So, we have here a narrow bridge, and a thing lurking over that away. Oh, surprise! It's a gargoyle. These gargoyles are actually really easy to kill. And they're worth a lot of souls. Alright, now we should be free to run forward. Hello, hello. So, we have reached the profaned capital, which, we might remember, is the domain of Yorm the Giant. And damned if he isn't one of the people that we need to get and kill and put him in a chair. I mean, if he were to come along quietly, that would also be acceptable, but what are the odds of that? Okay, let's head back to Firelink real quick. Spend some of these souls before I immediately lose them all again.
The undead legion.
I already heard you. Get out of here. Alright, let me just see what I have. So, I have a coal. I have a pyromancy tome that I can't use. I have ashes, okay. I'm just seeing who I need to talk to.
Ah, how gracious. Let I only.
Right. And we'll sell all these stray souls we've got. And, ooh, we got a lot of them. Jeez, we're swimming in souls.
Ashen one.
Let's see if I can upgrade some of my weapons.
It is good to see you. What needs? Lords, where did you happen upon this gold? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet, a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not. Your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains, does it not?
Alright, just seeing what I want to upgrade here. Let's keep upgrading this crossbow. And let's take a look at what else I got here. Got a bunch of curved swords that I don't ever want to really use. Hollow Slayer, Wolnir's Holy Sword. That gets a bonus from my faith, which I do have a fair amount of. So, I could upgrade this one, but I want to hold off. If I upgrade this Astora Sword, I'll get 276 damage on it. But both of these weapons now do more. So yeah, it's time to retire this weapon, and we should use, I guess, either the Hollow Slayer or Wolnir's. Let's check our descriptions. Wolnir's Holy Sword gives us a really cool attack.
Pretty be careful.
Yeah, I'm always careful. Alright, let's... but they're gonna put me over encumbrance. Damn it. What? That's just... Let's talk to Grey Rat. Just want to replenish my stock.
Goodbye.
And let's level up however many times we can possibly do so.
Speak. Very well. Then take none.
Alright. So what we want is to increase vitality. 5 levels. Awesome. If we do that, then we can use some new equipment.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, first of all, do I have any other cool hats? Nothing as cool as this one. Alright. Just checking out my armor as well. Looks like everything I have is a side grade, by which I mean it's got different stats, but nothing that's actually better than what I currently have. Okay, so this one gives me 268 damage. This one gives me less. So, Wolnir it is. It's slower to use, that's for sure. We're going to want to concentrate on upgrading our stamina going forward. God, I have so many things I need to upgrade. So few souls. Alright, let's check out the Profaned Capital. Do some motherfucking adventuring. Now, the first thing that we want to do is we still need to figure out how to save Sigurd, so we're gonna figure that out. Is there anything down here? No, just these weird statues of people with sticks. I truly don't understand what is the relevance of this. Oh, it's a motherfucker. Whoop. Still getting used to this sword. As I believe I mentioned, I used the smaller sword for my entire playthrough previously. So he's blocking with his wing here, so we're not going to do any damage to him. Until he does that. Cool. So there's a bug ahead. However, if you look carefully, you'll see that there is a hole in the floor just before the bug. The idea is to trick you into thinking, oh, I gotta chase that bug down. And I can't swing a sword in here. And as for you... There's another hole here, right at the top of a flight of stairs. They're really trying to trick you into dropping into the area below. That will lead you to probably the second worst swamp in the game. This game is full of swamps and they're all terrible. This game's like 70% cathedral, 25% swamp. And it's full of more of those horrible critters. Which you'll no doubt remember probably from Irithyll, the waters of Irithyll. Only the waters in this area, they don't just poison you, they give you toxic, which is like poison, but worse, somehow. And that bar goes up really fast if you're standing in the goop. Trying to see if there's even an item in there, but it doesn't look like it. Ah shit, I've been toxicked! Well, as long as that's happened, I may as well just run on through. It's not like I can get any more toxic than I already am. Drains your health a lot faster than poison does, and you can't remove it the way that you can remove poison. I mean, you can remove it, but you need a different item, a much more rare item. I'm starting to get the hang of this sword. You can see how fast my health is ticking down. Like when I was in Farron Swamp and dealing with that nonsense, I was poisoned pretty much the whole time and it did nothing. Whereas now I've used like, what, 4 Estus flasks since I've been here? Get out of here. I wish I could upgrade the damage just a little bit more on this sword. I'd be hitting really hard. Alright, I think that's all the items in the goop, except for this area here, which I'm going to be exploring a little bit later because it's awful. Sip. Rapidly running out of sips. So there's a big guy in there. We don't want to bother with him just yet. God. Losing so much health. So he is wielding the mace that those gargoyles were using. Well, one of them was using a mace. I think one of them was using a lance. Yeah, fuck you, sorcerer. Piece of shit. Give me your scroll, or whatever the fuck. I am still continuing to lose health at an alarming rate. That's my sipping noise. Yep. Wrath of the Gods. Now we're getting some serious fucking miracles going on. So, there's this horrible thing that I don't really want to deal with, but... Oh, I thought he had me. I'm out. I'm all the way out. Peace. Guess I'm using my final fucking Estus flask here. Alright, there's this open window here, which we can jump through. And where does that bring us? To our friend Siegward. Hey buddy, how's it going? Talk quickly, I'm about to die.
You are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
Thank you. Give me a second, buddy. Gotta drink one of his Sieg brows that he got me.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. That is soon.
Well, that's mysterious. How about this gold serpent ring? Oop. Boy, I'm really not pleased with how much health I have right now. Do I have any other healing items? Divine Blessing. That's it. Only 6 sunlight medals? I thought I had more. I need to summon more Sunbros. Well, I mean, I know one way to deal with this fucker. He is super gross, isn't he? He's like got a hand for a head, and a mouth in his hand, and too many fingers. You know what's even worse? There's also a mimic down there. Where are you, you fat sack of garbage? Move where I can hit you. Look at his tail. Hair's coming out of it. Fucking disgusting. Did I hit him? I don't think I did. Maybe I can hit him in the pinky toe. Yes, I can. And can he hit me? No, he cannot. That barely does any damage, though. Well, I don't have anything better to do. Got some extra damage there. Dead. Oh. Get the right item here. He's dropped poo. He dropped poo. That was worth it. Wasn't that worth it? Killing that giant fist face mouth hand ogre monster for poo? Poo is its own reward.